All right, I'm here in Machakos County. This is Mavoko. On the Friday, 6th December 2019, the then President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, came here and launched an affordable housing project that was being done by a UN agency called United Nations Office for Strategic Partnerships, Developments, for Strategic Projects, so UNOPS. Now, this agreement was signed at the 73rd United Nations General Assembly in New York. So President Uhuru Kenyatta signed it. It was supposed to be for 13 billion US dollars for different projects. That's about 1.7 trillion shillings. But the money that was released for this kind of projects was about 7.8 billion. So we are looking at about 7.8 billion that was released for this housing project that was supposed to be done by the UN Habitat. So come, I'm just going to try to show you how the housing was supposed to look like. So ukiangalia huko, you'll see the houses. I hope you can see apartments there. Those are the model apartments. Yes, so this is the show house, and this is the plaque. So we just want to see whether houses were done. This is off Mombasa Road. As you can see, houses were not done. None was done except the show house where the President Uhuru Kenyatta launched this project. Nothing really happened. It's just empty land. The affordable housing was never built. This is back to 2019. This is a UN project. In fact, it has been found that the United Nations actually indicted UNOPS, and different donors actually brought up that issue, including the United States, Canada, France, Sweden. They brought up the issue of UNOPS being involved in corruption. The director of UNOPS and the deputy director were removed from office, but no criminal liability followed. So now we just have the show house. That vast land that you see here is where this project was supposed to happen. This project was part of the Sustainable Development Goals of sustainable investments in things like housing. And because Uhuru Kenyatta had the Big Four agenda, this was signed. Money was lost, of course. That is not a lie. Because where did the 30 million US dollars go? Because that's 7.8 billion shillings. Ilienda wapi? Except building the show house. Where did the money go? Because this money was said to have been stolen through fraud. It has never been found. Wase, hawa watu ni wanoma. Kama wanaweza iba pesa ya UN. Do you know what it means to steal from the UN? United Nations. Wacha Kenya. United Nations. Kama wanaweza iba pesa UN. Sasa, hey. Hey. This is a criminal enterprise. I tell you, this is a total criminal enterprise. And it is not just based locally. It is local and international. So this land is part of that project. It was never done, as you can see. There's a temporary house here. This was the name of the project. Unaona hata kasaine japa kameandikwa Habitat Heights. Hizi nyumba Machakos County zilikuwa ziitwe Habitat Heights. Habitat Heights. Heights kwenda juu. I know you're wondering how many houses were supposed to be built here. Let me shock you. 100,000 housing units. Remember, the whole Kenya, the affordable housing program, was supposed to build 500,000 houses. That's 500,000. So this project alone was a fifth, was 20% of that project, 100,000 houses. And this is what you see. This is what you get when you enlist the services of a criminal enterprise to be your leaders in government. As the Vampire Diary signs out, let me tell you this. The problem is not just the leaders. It also includes the people. Now you and I must make a decision to change this country for real and for true. by not voting according to tribal lines, by not organizing politics along tribal lines, and by refusing the use of money stolen from public funds in campaigns. See you again next time. Morara Kebaso here in Machakos County. This is more than 1,000 acres. This was supposed to be the new Machakos city. Now, on the 14th of December, 2020, the county government of Machakos paid 26,727,576.00 shillings. So this is 26.7 million to design the Machakos airport. Yani kuchora tu, itakuwa hivi, runway hapa, taxi hapa, 26.7 million. So today I brought you to see your airport. Okay? So hiyo shamba ya mahindi vile mnaiona hivyo, na ujue mahindi imepandwa kwa shamba ya serikali. Na si ya serikali. So hiyo ndo runway. That's where you land. So whenever you want to travel, don't use any other airport. Don't go to JKIA, don't go to Moi International Airport. Just land right here in Machakos Airport, because Machakos County government was later told that the function of building airports is a national government function and not a county function, and they have to consult with the national government. So your 26.7 million yenu musahau kabisa. Forget it. Forget about it. All right? Don't think about it. Don't dream about it. Don't look for it. You're not gonna find it. 26.7 million, that's forgotten. All right? It's not gonna change your life anymore. Just forget it. Ladies and gentlemen, I continue to urge you to change your mind about funding the activities of the Vampire Diaries and Inject Party, because we have not gotten any money from the government through any corrupt means. Neither do we have rich sponsors who can sponsor this work. Therefore, we continue to request you to change your mind about supporting the work that we do with 10 shillings, 20 shillings, so that we can be able to continue doing what we do. Santeni sana. Have a happy 2025 or a sad one, depending on what you've learned from what I've shown you right here in Machakos County. It has been found that the United Nations actually indicted UNOPS, and different donors actually brought up that issue, including the United States, Canada, France, Sweden. They brought up the issue of UNOPS being involved in corruption. The director of UNOPS and the deputy director were removed from office, but no criminal liability followed.